guys, it's your girl Becca. Thanks for checking back into my channel. So I'm going to show you guys how I literally took my hair from this to looking how it looks in the intro. But first you're going to need a few things. And here's the list. So make sure if you need to pause the video and write them down, go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start off by putting my lace frontal on the mannequin head and putting it down with T-pins just to secure it and keep it in place. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just part and section off my hair a bit. And I want to go ahead and I want to start parting that part so I can go ahead and just pluck a little bit because the hair is really full right now. So I want to make sure that I'm kind of thinning it out, but not too much. As you can see, you see a lot of white space, so don't get too confused. If you're not too comfortable when it comes to plucking, go a little bit at a time because this hair does not grow back. So when I move on to my hairline of the lace frontal, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start plucking it little by little, but I'm leaving a space in between every pluck. As you see, I kind of start using my hands, but I definitely leave a space and then I just kind of rip it out with my hands. And then I leave a space and I rip it out. So in between every part where I take it out or pluck, I'm leaving a space. I'm moving on to another section and I kind of ripped out a lot there, but I'm leaving a space again. I just kind of keep showing you guys because you're literally going to rip out like 4 or 5 hairs. Taking my tweezers and just kind of plucking out a little bit whatever I didn't get. But overall, you want to make sure you leave a space and then you're going to pluck it out. As you can see, about 4 to 3 to 5 hairs. And then I'm just going to have a space again and then pluck it out. I'm using my tweezers to really help me kind of part off where I want to pluck because it makes it so much easier. So you're just going to move on with the rest of the hair and you're just going to part and pluck. But like I said, the point of plucking is to kind of thin out the hair because with this synthetic wig, this synthetic lace frontal, it's kind of thick and really full at the hairline. So I'm going to use my Got To Be glue, of course. This is not glue. It is just a really strong gel. As you guys can see, I'm using a really thin layer to hold down my lace frontal because you actually don't need a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and fan it out because I want it to be tacky. The more glue you put, the longer you have to wait for it to dry up, and you want it to be tacky. You don't want it to be wet, well, too wet. You want to kind of feel it out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lace frontal on top of the Got To Be glue, fan it out just a little bit more, and then I'm going to start parting off where I want my baby hairs to be. I'm going to go ahead and put the side part up, and don't worry about cutting or trimming your baby hairs yet. We're going to get to that. Just worry about kind of parting off where you want your baby hairs to be because you kind of need to see what you're doing and kind of see where you want to put your baby hairs. So I'm just sectioning them off and just kind of taking off a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use this razor that I literally got from my beauty supply store. It's so helpful, and just trim off a little bit. If you are not comfortable with baby hairs, please try to cut off a little bit at a time. Then I'm literally going to take my Got To Be glue and just put it all over my baby hair so that it doesn't stick up and it can kind of like stay down. Because this Got To Be glue is very strong, but because it's wet, you know, sometimes it can still kind of stick up. So I just wanted to make sure that my baby hair stayed down, and I'm going to kind of just comb them into my hair. As you can see, I didn't make my baby hairs too long, but I put enough Got To Be glue that will hold it down and it will comb in swiftly. I use my hands as well to kind of direct it in the path that I want it to go, kind of holding it down and just like pushing it in that motion just to kind of make those baby hairs work just like that. This one was a little stubborn, but you know, it's getting there, So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start with my middle part because this is so important for your lace frontal and making it look natural. So I'm gonna literally start pulling at my frontal after I part it off. I'm literally pulling at it because this is hard lace. So I can get away with that because hard lace is not as fragile as soft laces on natural hair. This is a synthetic lace frontal, so I don't have to worry about that. And you want to start pulling off a little bit at a time. You're definitely going to go ahead and section it off in the part where you want it so that you know where you're plucking at or where you're going to pull your hair. So as you see, I'm taking my tweezers to kind of part it off and decide where my middle part should be and where I should be plucking at. So I parted that section off and I know that's the hair that is going to be my middle part. So I'm taking that middle part away. And then I'm just tightening it up just a little bit on the side, and that is it, beauties. This is how I got this look. This hair. So that's the end of the video. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoyed it. I'm hoping that it was helpful for you all. If you guys did like it, go ahead and put that down in the comment box below. Let your girl know how she did for her first how-to kind of video. If you have any questions, just go ahead and put that in the comment box below as well. If you like this video or just even like these kinds of videos, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. And if you've made it this far to the video and you haven't subscribed yet, sis, just go ahead and click the subscribe button so I can go ahead and see you in my next video. So bye, beauties, until next time.